We're involved in sort of a low-key war against apathy. I don't know how you're doing on apathy over there, but we got a lot of it, boys and girls. A lot of what we do is designed to annoy people to the point where they might, just for a second, question enough of their environment to do something about it. You know? As long as they don't feel their environment and they don't worry about it, they're not going to do anything to change it. And something's got to be done before America scarfs up the world and shits on it. There's what they call a culture boom, which means that more people are buying carefully packaged classical music at budget prices. You know, get a little Mozart in your house and make people think you know what's happening. Pop music, bad as it is better than most of the rest of what's happening. And don't think those 12 and 13-year-old girls don't look for that stuff. They call it the bump. I heard these girls talking about, I saw Mick Jagger, he has a nice bump. That night, at the performance, we come up on stage looking like we usually look, and then they come walking up on stage looking like they usually look, and the audience couldn't believe that they were on stage with us. United States Marines in full dress uniform with the Mothers.
Frank Zappa, leader of the Mothers of Invention.
People were just sort of quiet and waiting for something to happen. So I gave them the signal and they lunged for the microphones and started screaming, kill, kill, kill. The audience laughed. Then I had them sing their songs. After it was all over, I walked to the microphone and I said, thank you. And then I motioned to Ray, the lead singer, and he walked to the microphone and said, thank you. And then I went back to the microphone and I said, thank you. And he said, thank you. And we kept doing it till it got very redundant, and we hoped to involve the Marines in this whole redundant unit and expected them to go up and say thank you. I pointed to the first Marine, he walked to the microphone and said, eat the apple, stuff the core. Some of us love our mothers more. And there was dead silence in the room. Then we went into some electronic music, and they sat down on the stage. I sent out during intermission for a large doll. A girl doll about that tall. They brought it back, and during one of our hot numbers, I gave them instructions to mutilate the doll, just like they're trained to do back at the camp. And they did it. They just ripped the piss out of this doll. They stomped on it, they mangled it, they messed the eyes up. They really did a good job on it. They trained those suckers, boy.